YouTube a user named just let me put it here because I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong. Anyway, he made a nice video response to one of my Bible videos, the last one I made. But then I watched another one of his videos called Belief and Credulity. I think that's how you pronounce that word. Which was interesting. It talked about how, you know, mankind, many of us believe in outlandish things. And to the non-believer, they would look outlandish and maybe even stupid. But I want to talk about one in particular today that he didn't mention in his video. But I'm going to mention it here. Would you accept the fact that there are unforeseen forces constantly bombarding our minds? Like as you watch this video, there are signals, television, cell phone, satellite, going through your head. Like we can't hear them or pick them up, but it's happening all around us. They're going right through us to get to wherever they got to go. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if you're talking on your cell phone like this, and the satellite's up in space over there. That signal's not going around your head to get to the phone. It's going right through your head. Okay, so obviously you'll accept the fact that these signals exist. Man-made signals do exist. Are there natural signals, perhaps, that exist? You know, if somebody screams, hypothetically, that sound could just keep going on forever, you know? And that sound maybe could even bounce off a planet or something far away, and the echo of it would come back. That's pretty much been proven too. Maybe on small scale, you know. I don't know about bouncing off a planet, but you get the idea. Now I want you to accept the fact that people's brains are all different, okay? Some people can study their whole entire lives, okay? And never, I mean, really try at it. Have the best tutors, people teaching you, reading the best books, people working one-to-one with this person to give him knowledge. That person will never be as smart as like this 10-year-old kid, because that 10-year-old kid was born with a bigger brain, or more of his brain is active than the average person. Therefore, he's just like super genius. You know what I'm saying? You could work your whole life. You'll never be what that 10-year-old child is. You understand? So accept that about people. Now, physical abilities, obviously, that's something you can work at. Some people are born naturally stronger, I would imagine, or faster or something. But that's something you could really work, and you can like really be good at it. You know what I mean? But if the person that's born naturally strong or whatever, if he decides to work out and stuff, he'd be a champion. The reason I bring up these things about the mental and physical aspect of this is that there's something called scrying. Okay, this is an art usually based off the elements, water, fire, earth, air. Okay, Nostradamus used scrying too. What it is you gaze upon something, flame or water, in some kind of metallic bowl. It could be polished brass or copper, even silver or gold. Depends on who does it. And you look, you know, and you gaze into the ripples, or you look into a mirror and you have only candlelight. And supposedly, some people have the ability to actually see things. Now again, go back to the human mind. Is everybody's brain the same? Of course not. If every single person in this world scryed, would they all see something? Of course not. But remember, just because you cannot do something, that does not mean another person can't do it too. If you want, just try a simple one. Take a mirror, sit in front of the mirror, shut off every single light, and just have one candle, like this, a little off to the left or right, in between you and the mirror. And just gaze into the mirror and keep doing it. It's, what do they call it? It's, part of it is sensory deprivation. There's a good movie, I think Altered States was about sensory deprivation. That was a really good movie if you've ever seen it. But, like I said, Nostradamus practiced this, but the one Nostradamus did was, I think it was a brass bowl he used. And he would fill it up with water, not all the way, you know, leave some from the rim, and he would gaze upon it. And I don't know if he used pebbles or not, but some scryers will stare into it, gaze upon it, and drop pebbles into it. And the ripples, look within the ripples, and you can see something. Now remember, You don't believe it? You don't believe it. You want to give it a shot? Give it a shot. Wikipedia it. Again, it's called scrying. You will find out all about it, and you can do it yourself. The most common scryers probably are gazers into crystal balls. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say on the subject, you know. Just give it a shot before you knock it, and who knows, maybe your brain somehow is susceptible to picking up something when using the method of scrying. You never know until you try. So don't knock it until you try it. Anyway, see ya.